Hey everyone, my name is Eric and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't seen my video comparing the Amex Platinum card versus the Chase Sapphire Reserve versus the Capital One Venture X card, I'll put a link in the description below so that you can go check that out. But for this video, we're going to be talking about each card more in depth individually, starting out with the Capital One Venture X card because, well, that's the one I decided to get for myself. Given the nature of how the pandemic is going so far and it's only getting worse because of the Optimus Prime variant out there, it seems like a lot of people are losing faith in this world. But I personally believe that the pandemic will pass eventually. But in the meantime, I wanted to think about the future and how to invest in that future. So it got me thinking, how do I invest in my future travel plans for 2023, 2024, or so on? How do I stretch my dollar as thin as possible so that I can get the best experience out there for my money? That's when it hit me. Travel credit cards. I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube talking about travel hacking or video thumbnails and titles that say, oh, how I spent $100 traveling to Europe or Asia. And they always mention at least having some type of travel credit card. So here I am, getting my first travel credit card and talking about it to you guys on YouTube. So today, we're gonna be taking a deep dive into everything that the Capital One Venture X card has to offer, and we'll be doing that by splitting it up into different sections. First, you'll have the annual fee and welcome bonus. Then we'll talk about the statement credit and additional perks. Then finally, we'll talk about ways to earn and lounge access. Then we'll wrap it all up and talk about my mostly non-biased opinions about who will benefit most from the Capital One Venture X card and who will probably benefit the least. Keep in mind that travel cards are not going to fit someone's criteria 100% exactly, but there'll be a card out there to fit your lifestyle the best. And so it's your job and my job to tell you which card that is, potentially. Oh, one more thing before we go into this video. If you like these styles of videos and want to see me do more of them, please hit the like button and even ring that notification bell. And feel free to even subscribe. This will let me know that these are the type of videos that you guys want to watch. And maybe I'll do a series about travel hacking, credit card churning, and other different travel cards. Maybe in the future, I'll even talk about credit cards in general, like general cash back, which one's best for groceries, gas, etc. So please leave a like, ring that notification bell, and feel free to subscribe. And with that, let's get right into this video. The new Capital One Venture card by Capital One. Coming just towards the tail end of 2021, it made a huge impact when it was first released, being quickly associated with the giants like Amex Platinum or the Chase Sapphire Reserve. With an annual fee of only $395, Capital One has precisely placed itself as one of, if not the most affordable travel card out there, with the feels of being a premium card. A lot of different credit card blogs out there like the Points Guy, Nerd Wallet, Business Insider, or Bankrate have already talked about this card in some capacity. Some have mentioned this as the best travel card so far, right now. And if that's not convincing to you, then I don't know what else would be. Anyways, if you decide that this card is within your price point and budget, the welcome bonus will surprise you too. The current welcome bonus is 100,000 bonus miles when you spend $10,000 within the first 6 months. Additionally, you also get the $200 statement credit in vacation rentals within websites such as Airbnb or Vrbo. Other notable competitive welcome bonuses out there is the Amex Platinum card at 100,000 miles, 60,000 points with the Chase Sapphire Preferred, and 80,000 points with the City Premier card. All things considered, the welcome bonus plus the annual fee for the Capital One Venture X card are very, very enticing offers for someone who is looking to get their next travel card. But before they do that, let's look into the statement credits to see what additional perks there might be. In terms of statement credit, the card essentially pays for itself, and let me explain why. So you have the annual fee of $395. Then you have the statement credit of $300 refunded to you every single year, plus a bonus 10,000 bonus miles for every year you have the card. At 1 cent per mile point, in total, this values up to $400. And with the annual fee of $395, Capital One is actually paying you to keep this card in your pocket for now. However, when you transfer these points to another transfer partner, you might actually be able to get 2 cents or up to 4 cents on each bonus mile. So in turn, the 10,000 bonus miles every single anniversary might change to $200 all the way up to $400. That being said, Capital One is potentially paying you hundreds of dollars just to keep this card every single year. On top of that, additional perks that are included is the complimentary Hertz Presidential Circle status, which is the top tier elite status of Hertz Gold Plus rewards program, What this essentially means is included upgrades, extra miles, extra points, better customer service, and also free additional drivers. I myself have never rented a car before, so I don't really see this benefiting me, but for someone out there who rents cars on the regular, this might be beneficial to you. Another perk is the Global or TSA PreCheck. What is Global Entry or TSA PreCheck? Well, it's an application process for low-risk individuals that want to mitigate long lines at US entry points or just busy airports around the US. However, this perk is probably only useful for someone who's traveling alone or a lone business person, because TSA PreCheck and Global Entry cost about $85 per application, and the application lasts for 5 years. And because you're only getting $100 every 4 years, essentially you're only paying for one person at a time. So for a family of 4, this might not be a bonus perk at all. Although it does shave off $25 per person for getting TSA PreCheck, which is still a bonus. The Venture X card is also a Visa Infinite card. For those who don't know what a Visa Infinite is, it's essentially a package of super premium benefits that come with certain cards that carry the Visa label. Benefits include trip cancellation and interruption insurance, trip delay reimbursement, lost luggage reimbursement, cell phone protection, primary rental car insurance, and finally purchase extended warranty and return protection. Combined with these protections, you also get the luxury of using the Visa Luxury Infinite Hotel Collection and the Visa Infinite Concierge Services. The Luxury Hotel Collection is a collection of 900 different hotels across the world that are guaranteed to have the best available rates, automatic room upgrades upon arrival, complimentary in-room Wi-Fi, complimentary continental breakfast, $25 in US credit for food and beverage, VIP guest status, and late checkout upon request, and finally additional special amenities unique to each property like extra dining or spa credit. However, I don't really see myself using this very often just because the luxury hotel package contains hotels that are, well, expensive. So for someone like me who wants to save money, this is probably not a good option, but I could probably see myself using this when I want to splurge a little bit, maybe, and go somewhere like Las Vegas, or in the future on my honeymoon to the Maldives or Bora Bora. And the Visa Infinite Concierge Services is a dedicated concierge service that assists with travel and dining arrangements, shopping, and access to exclusive events. Although I don't really see myself using this very often. Something that Capital One has done very competitively compared to other credit card issuers is the additional user fee. Now, almost all premium travel cards allow you to have additional users, but all of them have an additional fee attached to them. Not with Capital One though. Capital One allows for 4 additional users for a hefty cost of $0. That is insane. And comparatively to other premium travel cards like the Amex Platinum card or the Chase Sapphire Reserve, you'll need $175 for the Amex or $75 for the Chase. But before we get into why that is an amazing perk to have, let's talk about the final 2 topics of this video: ways to earn and lounge access. With ways to earn, Capital One has made it really simple. First, you have 10x on hotels and car rentals through Capital One Travel Portal. Second, you have 5x on flights booked through the Capital One Travel Portal. And finally, 2x on all other purchases. Pretty straightforward, and we'll talk about this a little more in a little bit. In terms of lounge access, Capital One has actually already built a lounge in Dallas/Fort Worth International Airport. Now, I haven't personally been able to see it myself, but my girlfriend has, and she raved about it as soon as she came home. It's pretty much how all the pictures have showed it. It's located close to D22 at the Dallas airport, and it's a roughly 10,000 square foot facility that splits into a lot of different areas. You have coffee, alcoholic and non-alcoholic bar access, buffet, and grab-and-go food areas. They also have an exercise room, shower suites, and even Peloton bikes and yoga rooms if you really want to exercise before your flight. They've also been pretty inclusive with a nursing room and even a prayer room. I'm excited for the opportunity to go myself and check it out for myself, and I'm kind of jealous even of my girlfriend being able to go before me. With the first Capital One lounge already created, they also actually promised 2 additional lounges across the United States. First, you got the Dulles International Airport in Washington, D.C., and the International Airport in Denver, Colorado. In the meantime, however, you'll actually get 1,300 plus different lounges across the world with the inclusion of the perk called the Priority Pass. What the Priority Pass is essentially a collection of 1,300 plus worldwide lounges that you'll get access to. I just want to mention this for anyone who doesn't know already. A lot of premium travel cards already have this Priority Pass perk, so it's not really that special. Now, before we talk about my mostly non-biased remarks about this card, let's revisit the additional authorized users that I mentioned before. Like I said before, the Venture X card allows for 4 additional users for free, meaning trusted friends and family get their own Priority Pass access as well. What this means is they also get access to the 1,300 plus lounges across the world, as well as the Capital One lounge in Dallas right now. I also want to mention that each Priority Pass allows you to have up to 2 guests for each Priority Pass. Now, if you have 4 Priority Passes split among most trusted friends and family, that's 11 people plus yourself that get to go into these Priority Pass lounges for free. That's insane. This is also included in the Capital One lounge as well. Additionally, each additional card holder will get that Visa Infinite status that is associated with the Capital One Venture X card. So this also means that they will get the Visa Infinite Hotel Collection and the Visa Infinite Concierge services, as well as the additional protections that each Visa Infinite card allows, such as trip reimbursement or lost luggage reimbursement. Revisiting ways to earn, I was actually browsing Reddit a couple days ago and I saw a post talking about the concerns about credit card issuers heavily incentivizing their card usage on their own personal credit card travel portals. Like I mentioned before, Capital One uses this in 2 ways, the 10x on hotels and car rentals and the 5x on flights. While I don't really know about the other different card issuers like Amex and Chase, I do, however, have been using the Capital One travel portal and I haven't really had any issues with it. Aside from the loading GIF at the front page that needs to be revamped into a 4K or at least a 1080p resolution GIF, there's not really that much I've had to complain with. And while I was browsing for the first time, I actually noticed a nice surprise. If you look in the bottom right corner of the screen, you'll see that the travel portal is powered by Hopper. Now, this isn't a sponsorship because I clearly don't have the power to get a sponsorship of this level, but for those who don't know what Hopper is, it's basically a browser that searches the web for the best and cheapest flights and hotel bookings out there. I've actually used Hopper a bunch of times in the past and have never really had any complaints about it. It also sends you updates on when prices drop and based on previous data, tells you usually when it's ideal to buy. The system also shows which days are usually cheaper by marking them green, which days are average with yellow, and which days are probably not recommended to buy with red. So while there are complaints out there for other different travel portals, for right now, I think Capital One is definitely in the right direction with Hopper helping them out. All right, so finally, this is what you guys have been waiting for this whole time. What is my personal opinion about the Capital One Venture X card and who do I actually recommend this card to? Now, if you're someone like me who doesn't travel too often, they take 1 or 2 big trips a year or that huge trip every couple of years across the world, this card is probably the card for you. Now, I think Capital One took everything that was wrong with the lower tier venture card and made it a few steps better so that it could allow Capital One to confidently walk with the other premium travel card giants like the Amex Platinum card and the Chase Sapphire Reserve. Now, why do I recommend this card for these types of people? Well, on top of the 10x for hotels and car travel and the 5x for flights, you also get 2x on any eligible purchase. Now 2x means 2%, which means that the Capital One Venture X card is essentially a 2% cashback card for all eligible purchases. That is insane, considering the fact that a 2% cashback normal card is a very, very competitive card in itself. So the fact that it's a travel card plus the 2% cash back, it's a no-brainer for me. Considering this card essentially pays for itself right now, as well as the 2x or 2% cash back on all eligible purchases, it places itself pretty competitively not only amongst premium travel cards, but amongst credit cards in general. Also considering an all-around 2% cashback card is already an extremely competitive card within the cashback credit card realm, it seems like a no-brainer to me to recommend this card to almost anyone. Please keep in mind, however, that each credit card issuer is trying to create a premium travel card that benefits the most people as possible. If you're someone who takes frequent trips, like once a day or like once a week, and you're a business person who can do that, or someone who lives in a city, this card might not be the card for you, and there might be a card out there that might suit your needs better. But for me, for someone who travels once or twice a year, this card was definitely a no-brainer. And for people who are watching this video, it's up to you to decide what card is the best card for you based on your lifestyle, and it's up to this video to show you what are all the options out there. But for me personally, I chose the Capital One Venture X card because that was the card that fit my lifestyle the best. So with that, thank you for watching this video. I hope this video was informative and taught you a little bit of what the Capital One Venture X card has to offer. If you like this type of video, please leave a like and ring that notification bell, and even consider subscribing if you haven't already. I'm probably gonna make a travel card series talking about different travel cards that are out there and which one will probably suit your needs, the viewers, the best, and probably even talk about travel hacking and credit card churning, and then dive into the realm of other different credit cards like cashback, percentage cashback cards, and whatnot. These videos will probably come out once every 2 weeks or so until I really figure out how to schedule and make this more efficient. So in the meantime, please be patient. I'm still learning the process of YouTube right now. And with that, again, thank you for watching, and I hope you guys stay safe out there. Peace.